Democracy, the governmental system where everyone gets an equal voice, and in America, every 2 to 4 years, we show up for an hour and cast a vote for the candidate we feel best suited for the job. One person, one vote. Most of us view this as the best system of government, and there's a reason democracy won over monarchy in most of the developed world. But if democracy, this superior form of governance, is spending a single hour every 4 years voting, why do we spend 8 hours every day under what is effectively a dictatorship? Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm here to explain worker cooperatives and why they are superior to the current corporate capitalist structure we live under. What is a worker cooperative? From a basic sense, it means one member of the cooperative has one vote. Only one. There are cooperatives that are horizontally structured. There are more vertical structures. There are some that have boards, some that don't. There are consumer cooperatives where the users of the service are the members, like a credit union. You could be participating in a cooperative and not even know about it. But these are all separate videos. Today I'm going to explain a few simple differences in corporate capitalism and workplace democracy and why the latter is superior. Under corporate capitalism, what your boss says goes, and your boss George is being a jerk. They have the final say, and without a union, you generally have no ability to say no. You can be written up or fired and miss next month's rent and live on the street in a cycle of homelessness that will likely never improve. That is the reason that most people show up to work every day, and that is why so many of us are miserable. Don't kid yourselves, you don't secretly love your job, you work for the man under corporate capitalism because you have to. The only person your boss is accountable to is their boss, and their boss is accountable to only their boss, and it repeats until we get to the final boss of corporate capitalism, the shareholders. Who are the shareholders? To put it bluntly, wealthy billionaires and hedge funds who bought millions of dollars of shares to have power in the company. And they decide who the boss chain who rules under you are. And they do not care what you, the employee, has to say at all. Let's take a different view under workplace democracy. You all elected Bob last year for management. Bob has gotten on a power trip lately and being a big jerk. Your coworkers are fed up with him too. Guess what? The management elections are next month and Bob has competition. Jane is running for the management position Bob is in and is much friendlier to your team. Next month, Jane wins the election and Bob can no longer tell you what to do. Your workplace was able to get rid of Bob democratically in a way a capitalist structure cannot. Another example of corporate capitalism is the CEO who doesn't set a foot in the workplace, comes in, says your store has record profits, but still cannot give raises due to inflation. Later, you overhear Sarah in accounting mumble how your CEO gave himself a $250,000 bonus while you got nothing. Now imagine you're in a worker cooperative and your wages are set democratically. At the annual vote, would you all vote to give management a bonus? Or would you vote to give yourself and everyone else a raise? These are just two examples of many where workplace democracy or workplace cooperatives are superior to corporate capitalism, and this channel will cover all things cooperative, so please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.